social things to try and be good streamers, even though it's not really a priority for me. I just like to be formal with it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and now I'm going to open up on my phone to make sure it actually looks good. Is our game file so chunky it doesn't want to load anymore?
I don't know what's up with that.
Interesting.
Maybe it's always this slow and I just have it preloaded. And I just didn't preload it today.
Could be, I suppose. Hadn't thought about that. Oh, well. While we're waiting, how's your day been, Kay?
It's been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly the same as it always is.
Fair enough. I mean, roughly the same could be not good, but it also means not terribly bad either, I guess, right?
Yeah, nothing terrible and bad and awful has happened. No.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear.
How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Can't complain too much. Like I said in our direct messages, no surprise boil water notice, so I will take that as a win. Because that was a pain in the ass to deal with as a citizen and a worker.
Yeah, sounds like it.
But glad to be here. Chilling. Solve some mysteries, maybe. Get a strange declaration of love. Maybe.
Hopefully. Possibly.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain, considering how long this game is and how not slow it, like, we seem to be averaging like 2 chapters per session, except for on the rare occasions where we get a nice slow one, or a nice short one. So, considering how many chapters there are and how far we are in, I would be very surprised if we got any actual answers until quite a ways in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We seem to be getting close to the end of an act, at least.
Yeah.
If we assume that this game is 3 acts broken into almost 60 chapters.
Yeah, that is true.
You can absolutely hear that, can't you? Holy shit.
The background?
Why is it doing that? Yeah.
Oh.
Directly above me. Someone is watching. I think it's Tangled. I want to say
Oh.
it's Tangled. I haven't actually gone upstairs since whatever movie started.
I can't hear it, but if you can hear it. I love Tangled. Tangled is, if it's not my favorite Disney movie, it's like top 3.
Yeah.
But it might be number 1.
But my indicator lit up when the music swelled, and I was worried.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear it. But I also can hear the background of the music in the background of the game, so that might be helping hide it too.
Possibly. Let's go with we can't hear anything.
Yeah. If anybody if I get a random DMCA because Tangled music is playing in my stream, you know what? You know what? We'll deal with it. It's fine.
Alright. A cut above, chapter 12.
I do want to see the recap for this because I'm very curious, like, how it's gonna...
Will it phrase it as Sent declared his love?
Yeah. Oh, I forget we have to actually, like, talk this, and I can't just... It doesn't, like, read it out loud.
No. Not the recap, at least.
Fair. A huge jerk butt.
What a way with words.
I love that. That does sound like something that Ink would say. I don't know why in my head I was like, it was gonna be like, previously on Survivor.
You know who's even weirder though? Scent. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep, that happened.
Yep.
I didn't expect him to prevent his love for me. Naturally, that's what he did.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh! Oh my gosh. Hi, Miss Amy. Thank you for gifting this gift for the gift sub. That's so sweet of you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for hanging in there, hanging out with us in our little chat. I hope you're having a good day. Nice. Wonderful. Very sweet of you. Thank you so much. I apologize in advance for this voice acting that you're about to hear. You love me? Is this some kind of joke?
Absolutely not. I've come to the conclusion that I am in love with you, Ink, Greer. You really are a wonderful human being, a cut above the other contestants, that's for certain. If there was an appropriate emotion for this situation, Ink didn't know what it was.
Go away.
You sadden me, Mr. Greer. Do you not love me in return?
Thank you. That's very sweet of you to drop in. You have a good rest of your night, too. I know it's a little later for you. Thank you. Not even a little.
Oh, I know better than that. You're simply playing hard to get.
Is this actually why you wanted to speak to me in private? Seriously?
Yes, I want to develop a certain intimacy with you. Don't call it that!
I don't like the phrasing of that. What? Do you expect me to just up and say, I love you too?
One can hope. I understand that you might have some reservations about this whole thing. Trust me when I say we're a good match for each other. I'm not a man, if that's what you're worried about.
Okay. Is Sense saying that in like an abject, like, I am an artificial intelligence and therefore I do not have gender? Or are they just saying that, like, is that supposed to be a hint that, like, whoever it is a girl? I don't think we've encountered any other non-binary people in this situation, so that would be a hint towards that.
I am no man.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, that's the last thing I'm worried about. That's an interesting little tidbit, though. I'll have to keep that in mind. Listen to me, Scent. I'm tired of you, and I don't have time for this.
With a sigh, Ink began to walk back away from the screen. And now it's time for the actual information. To keep him here just a little longer.
Oh, Jesus.
Ink Greer, move one more step, I'll kill you where you stand.
Okay.
Good. Good. Our host. Oh, our host. Ink stopped more out of curiosity than fright. This was Scent, after all. He didn't often lash out like this.
Is that so?
Oh, if you know that I am in complete control of all the electronics and mechanisms of Port Element, I could end you with a thought. This has interesting implications for the Gemini.
Yeah. That is true.
We're going back to the whole Scent is faking everything bit.
Yeah, that seems like pretty solid evidence in that direction. What?
That is a bomb. Meanwhile.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
He turned around to face it and found nothing.
What was that? Wind?
Quite the opposite. Look closely. As Ink took a step forward, his foot fell on something soft. He knelt down to examine it.
Sand.
A gold star for you, Mr. Greer. There are several metric tons of sand in the chamber above this one. I could have crushed a lot of you if I so desired. It would have been as simple as turning a valve and unlocking the doors.
Why is there sand above us?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity.
Are we like... Is this whole hotel underground? But we'd still have had the chance to solve the puzzle and escape, right? You wouldn't just kill us outright. Otherwise, you'd have done so already.
You're very handsome, Ink. You quickened my heart and shortened my breath.
Don't avoid the question.
Don't ask questions you don't know I won't answer.
Then I might as well not ask you anything at all. You aren't gonna tell me shit.
Nonsense. Please, ask me a question. If it is within my bounds to answer, I will comply. I will do my best to provide the one I love with the answer he seeks. You get one question. Go on, ask me something.
Oh boy. I do appreciate that no is an option. But I don't know. I feel like
doing this to me is more of a philosophical thing than anything else.
yeah.
We're not giving a straight answer on everything.
Yeah, it's very broad.
Meanwhile, Are You in Love with Me is gonna get us nothing?
That's what I was thinking too, is that would just kind of circle us around to a point that it's not going to get us anywhere.
I think Why Didn't You Set Up the Sand Trap gets us something like you hadn't done anything to warrant that.
Maybe that'd be my guess.
Which means there are things that we could do, like with the bomb earlier, right?
That is true. Like maybe there are other things that trigger other things.
Maybe there are things that do warrant getting sand to bury us alive.
Yeah.
So maybe 2?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Why didn't you set off the sand trap? You could have tried to bury us in here if the trap works as you claimed. I imagine it was supposed to go off as we were working on the puzzle, but instead nothing happened. You said yourself that you were in control of all the mechanisms in here, which lead me to believe you avoided setting it off on purpose. Why?
Excellent question, Ink. That I can answer. It was because of you, Ink. Oh, God.
Okay,
oh boy.
Cool. All questions lead to I love you, Ink.
I guess. Because of me.
You were oh so very grief-stricken earlier. I couldn't help but feel sorry for you.
You saw me throwing up?
Precisely. In light of your pitiable, though adorable, whining convulsions, I decided to go easy on you. For now. Adorable whining and convulsions.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a sentence that's ever been said before. Why would you do that?
And we're circling back to...
Because I'm in love with you, Ink. That should be proof enough.
He's messing with me, right? He has to be.
Don't think you can continue to abuse my generosity, however. I've already strayed from my intended path by granting this one reprieve. Further obligations could ruin Exit Corners in its entirety.
I don't suppose you're going to elaborate on that at all?
You are correct.
Well, thanks for going easy on me, I guess.
But thank you for the one I love. Oh, my heart is aflutter.
I still hate you. I'm leaving.
Of course. I'll be seeing you shortly, I'm sure. Love you.
Just such a casual.
The screen dimmed and the lounge was silent once again. As much as Ink appreciated having a moment to himself, he knew he ought to have rejoined the others.
Oh, Aether, were you waiting for me?
I get worried when we're not all together.
Well, I'm back in one piece. Where's everyone else? If they're doing the puzzle, I'd like to help them out with that.
The puzzle's just around the corner over there. I started it with the others, but I couldn't really concentrate.
I see. Guess I'll get started. I gotta make up for all that time I've wasted.
Wait, don't go yet.
Huh? What is it?
What did Zen want with you?
Oh, he...
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, I was literally thinking as we were walking out, I was like, what are we gonna tell people? I guess there's no harm in telling Aether. He says he's in love with me.
What? You're kidding, right?
Honestly, I couldn't make it up if I tried.
You don't believe him, do you? He must be trying to trick you, or something.
For all I know, he, or she, or whatever, could have been stalking me for months. Maybe he does love me.
If he loves you, then why did he kidnap you and force you to play exit corners? It doesn't make any sense, Link. You don't read enough Yandere.
I was about to say, introducing the Yandere trope. Hey, I'm just playing devil's advocate. It's not like it matters either way. He certainly isn't giving me a break.
According to Scent, you are getting a break. Just a little bit of one. A power down, if you will.
I do like the idea of, yep, it power down, not a break. Anyways, don't bring this up with the others unless they ask first. It makes me uncomfortable just thinking about it.
You know Scent can hear you, right?
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Ink motioned for Aether to lead the way. He followed her as she approached the end of the hall and spun around the corner. Ink stopped halfway. Something had caught his eye. The sword? Do not grab the sword. Leave
Yeah,
the
I was
sword
wondering about that.
Alone.
No!
Not leaving the sword alone.
Huh, what a cool design.
What is...
Oh, sorry. I was just having a look at that sword up there.
Is there something unusual about it?
No, not really. I was just admiring it.
So you're a sword nut.
Hey, I never said that. I mean, I do think they're pretty cool.
Oh, don't be so shy. You got one hanging in your room, I bet.
What? How'd you know?
How'd you get a guess? I'm pretty good at this kind of thing.
Man, am I really that easy to read?
Alternatively...
Yeah.
Come on, don't look at me like that. It's not anything to be ashamed of.
I was just worried you think it was a little, immature.
Not at all. I mean, I'm more of a Morningstar kind of girl, but I'd be lying if it said I didn't think the source were cool too.
You think so? You don't think they're dangerous to have around or anything?
No more dangerous than having a gun around.
Yeah.
Well, they were sort of designed to be dangerous, but if you put them up carefully and make sure you keep them away from children, they do make for a pretty neat decoration.
Right. The one I have in my room is just a replica with dulled edges, so it's not especially dangerous. They wouldn't let me bring a real weapon to residence, obviously.
What about this sword? Do you think it's real? This point implies that this isn't a sheath, even though it looks very round.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
But I guess that's limitations of polygons.
Yeah. I mean,
Limitations of polygons? It's definitely real?
yeah, well, because I feel like why would Scent put a fake sword in here?
Someone's gonna get murdered with a sword. No! Let's hope it's not us.
the actual definition of Chekhov's weapon.
Yeah.
There's a weapon hanging on the wall.
Literally.
You'd be spending 10 minutes on this topic if it wasn't going to get used sometime.
Yeah, even if it's 20 chapters from now. The steel is, like, perfect. And it looks pretty sharp from where I'm standing.
Ink stood on his toes and reached for the blade. Because he is an idiot and a boy.
And a short king.
Despite nearly having to jump for it, Ink managed to pull the sword down without injuring himself. What are you doing?
Well, there's only one way to know for sure. And hey, it looks like I was right.
It's real then?
At the very least, it's weighted properly. As for the blade...
Ink nicked the tip of his index finger, drawing a few drops of blood. He let them fall to the ground.
Yeah, she's sharp, alright.
Not.
Oh, Jesus, that scared me. What are you doing?
Playing with the sword.
The fucking smack sound... To me, like, feels like she's hitting them with, like, a flip-flop or something. I don't know. You had best put that thing back this instant. I was just looking at it. Yeesh. That's a weapon, Ink. You can't just be flailing it around willy-nilly. That's how accidents happen. I'm hardly flailing it around. I don't want to hear it. You give that to me right now. No, put it back on the wall.
Beth tore the sword from Ink's grip. He didn't resist, but he couldn't help but feeling a little embarrassed.
Okay, good. This is going back on the mantelpiece. Under no circumstances is anyone to remove it again. Understand?
Someone's getting stabbed.
Yeah. Okay.
She did her best to put the sword back where it belonged, but simply couldn't stretch the last few inches.
I don't suppose someone could lend me a hand. Oh, that's mean.
Are we being mean?
No, I don't want to be mean to Beth. She's already dealing with enough trauma as it is with her dead son. Yeah, sure.
The sword was returned to its spot on the mantelpiece. I couldn't explain it, but made him sad somehow. Because he knows Chekhov's gun.
Yeah, he's sensing. His narrative powers have activated. So what did Scent want? He tried to sweet-talk me, that's all. I told him I was having none of it. He tried to get you to side with him.
He didn't, and that's weird.
Yeah, that's true. In a manner of speaking.
I can't help but feel Scent's short-term goal is to divide us.
Possibly. Thanks for filling me in, Ink. Now would you please help us with this puzzle? It feels like you're always being delayed when we move between rooms. That I can. Let's check it out.
Ink moved further into the room. At the far end, around the corner, was the monitor. In front of it stood Liza and Ray. Because it's junk. How many more times do I have to say it? If this were Hold'em, I'd ship those first two without a second thought.
You don't play very much, do you? Hands like that are as common as dirt. You'd have a flush in the making. I'd wait until the turn, at least. Oh god, are we have to play poker?
Well, yeah, maybe if I had Daddy Bake with me, but it just ain't smart otherwise.
Oh, don't be such a baby. Honestly, Ray, I thought you'd be a more aggressive player than this.
Call it what you want. If we ever played, I'd wreck you.
Hey, I don't want to get in the way of any bonding, but we're not bonding. So, this one's got a poker theme? Yeah, I hope you've played 5-card draw before. I have not.
5-card draw stuff?
I have never played it.
Hold'em is much better.
The only card games I've played are Old Maid and Go Fish. I know of it. Let me have a look. Don't lose to a royal flush. I have no idea how this works. I'm so sorry.
What are you two picking about? We don't have to voice these if we don't want. I don't think.
Yeah, whatever you feel like. I'm good either way.
Yeah, I don't really feel like. I just.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Okay. Well, it's not possible to beat up a royal flush.
Is the trick... Is it always a royal flush that gets pulled up? Because I was like, maybe if it's not, maybe you have to do something like... The point is, like, it's okay to lose, but, like, as long as it's not to a royal flush, maybe them having a royal flush is the trick. I don't know.
This hand still loses to a royal flush. I'm annoyed. But
Excuse me.
That's the best we're gonna get with the board.
With the board we have.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Couldn't have been don't lose to a straight. Like a.
Well, I think that
straight.
must mean that there's like a trick or something that like.
This beats a king high straighted. It does not beat a king high straight. I'm lying. There's no 10. Where's the 10? What the fuck?
Huh.
Don't lose to a royal flush. What do you got?
A lot you can learn from a simple deck of cards.
This isn't even the best hand on the board. A pair beats this. I'm annoyed again. Cool. Okay.
It's all good, Aether.
No one. So Aether is the do you know how to play poker option.
Yeah, which
I
is
do.
Which is good because that's kind of a big thing to throw at people.
I know how to play poker.
So
I'm just annoyed right now. So yeah.
Well, I was wondering, so if Aether's the do you know how to play poker option, is Beth the look outside of the box and Ray and Liza are pointless because they're fighting or whatever?
Let's go back to these two idiots. I play online for fun. Okay.
Okay.
Are you colorblind? That doesn't matter.
I was gonna say,
There's a cognition issue here.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe she's like or what's the number dyslexic? I can't remember what it's called.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called either.
Yeah.
But why would that? Starting in was 3, 6, 8, 7 queen clubs.
Okay, so I do appreciate that the hints are kind of like gradual of like they don't give it to you right away. Whoa, what?
That's correct!
Wait, what?
That doesn't be a royal flush! That loses so hard to a royal flush!
There must be a trick to it that we did not figure out.
Some high cards!
Yeah, that's strange. I don't know. There we go.
It's a mess of high cards. It's not even like a full straight.
I'm very curious.
Limitation of pixels? Could they not make a fucking 10?
That doesn't seem.
The way to not lose to a royal flush is to make yourself a royal flush. But I didn't even do that. I just took all the highest pieces and said, go fuck yourself, you can't beat me anymore. Why did that work?
You and Ray are suddenly the same person right now.
I picked the highest ranked cards and put them in my hand.
Not sure why it worked, but hey, I'm not complaining.
Whatever. I'm on to the next one. Ray and Beth enter the next room. So you just guessed that one? Yes! As a matter of fact, I did. Jesus.
More or less. Shame. That one almost seemed like it'd be fun. I don't know if I'd go that far. What?
I hate to interrupt, but you might want to hurry it a little.
Is there sand? Did something happen? Oh
It's
no.
Beth. She's freaking out. The next room is like plants and shit. She doesn't like that apparently.
She's plant phobic. Plants and shit.
Just go talk to Beth, will ya? You're better at dealing with that sort of thing.
Okay, I'm going.
And so we went. Plants and shit.
Wow. They weren't kidding. Whoa, how do you grow something like this indoors? This is a very VLR situation right now.
We're not on the moon, we're not on the moon, we're not on the moon, we're not on the moon. If I said enough times it'll be true, we're not on the moon.
So, we're actually on Mars.
Oh god. Painted baby stepped into the garden, his shoes squeaking against the mossy stones. The room was otherwise silent, no birds, no bugs, no wind.
Impossible.
Oh.
Huh?
You think this might be Beth's garden?
Oh, maybe?
Maybe that replica of Beth's garden?
That would make sense. Ink, are you seeing this? Yeah, what's wrong, Beth? How? Oh, I just don't understand. What is it, Beth? Tell me. Oh, yep. This garden. It's mine. My garden was just like this. Exactly like this.
Beth patted herself down, knelt under the tree, and went silent. Patted herself down? Are you sure she wasn't making, like, the holy... I don't know what the fuck it's called. The cross symbolism.
Maybe. Or she could have been doing the, like, searching for her phone thing and then remembering her Gemini's broken. Oh, okay, that was kind of a short chapter.
Sword. That's all I got out of that chapter. There's a sword,
Yeah.
someone's getting stabbed.
There's a sword, and Scent doesn't know how to play poker. I literally just Googled Exit Corners Chapter 12 puzzle explanation, and I can't figure out what the explanation for that is.
We're moving on before I get an aneurysm.
Beth?
The old woman refused to speak.
Come on, say something. You've got us worried.
Beth, adamant and silent, shut ink a cold glare.
So what? Is she just gonna sit there forever?
Her son's last words were, "Take care of the garden." I can imagine that Beth did not take care of the garden.
Yeah, that's true.
Ink stepped away from the tree. He was worried about Beth, but felt that his prodding fell on deaf ears. The other contestants seemed happy to leave her alone.
Would it kill someone else to go talk to her? Anyone?
Do you have any idea what's up with her?
Well, she said the garden was hers. I guess she has, or had, a garden that looked a lot like this one. That's my best guess, anyway.
It must have been a lot to her.
Yeah.
The room grew quiet, safe with the sound of Ray stomping through foliage. In character.
I don't like this place.
Even Liza was quiet. She was whispering, which Ink figured was a curse for her.
What, you don't like plants? Do you not feel it? Something about this whole room is wrong. I don't want to linger here any longer than we need to.
Alright, everyone, listen up. I've just had a tour of this place.
Yeah, we heard. Did you find anything?
All the walls are just painted concrete. Solid all the way around, as far as I can tell. There's only one door near, and that's the one we came in through. So unless there's a hidden door somewhere, we'll need to head back the way we came.
It's a dead end, then.
Remember what said something about the 4 elements. There are 4 pathways, each of which lead to a corner.
Then this room must be a corner, huh? And each corner has a key. At least that's what Sen said.
The problem is that I have no idea where the key is or even what it looks like.
Did your cursory search turn up any puzzles?
Yeah, there's a monitor at the back, but right now it's just a blank screen.
Anything else of note?
Those are the biggest mushrooms I've ever seen in my life. So that's something.
I thought the same thing and was weirded out when Beth was like, "It's my garden." I'm like, "You're telling me you just have those?"
Other than that, no. Nothing obvious, anyway. Beth might know. If any secrets, I mean. If this is her garden, she'd know it front to back. Right?
Yeah, you think so.
Meanwhile...
Everyone's afraid to talk to her.
Ink was no exception. He had always considered Beth the most grounded of the group. What was he to do when their most well-adjusted member shut herself down and refused to communicate? The other contestants appeared to share Ink's apprehension. Even Aether seemed to be waiting for someone else to make the move.
Well, someone needs to say something or we'll never get out of here.
1, 2, 3, nose.
Nose goes.
Ink took an awkward step forward.
Fine. I'll have a word with her.
Ink reached out to her.
Alright, Beth.
There's a camera in that tree.
Oh.
Right? There has to be?
Do you think this means, like,
There's
we're
no-
watching?
I want to say that we are... This is an interesting perspective to take, otherwise.
Yeah. I know you probably want some time to think, but we need your help now. Take good care of the garden.
Yep.
It's the last thing he said to me. You mentioned that. For what it's worth, I did take good care of it. I didn't muck that up, at least. But it wasn't easy, you know. No, it wasn't easy at all. It's an impressive sight. The garden, I mean. I'm sure it took a lot of work. Do you have a favorite book, Ink? That I do. And how many times have you read that book,
3 times.
Oh shit. 7 times, I think. Maybe 8. What do you think would happen if you read it 1,000 times? I don't know. I've never thought about it. If you repeat the same task for long enough, my dear, you start to go mad. Things are so trite, so stagnant, that your brain begins to see changes where there are none. Wasn't this hedge in a different spot yesterday? Was this how the rocks under the tree were arranged? Did I tear this mushroom by accident, or was it always like this? That sounds awful. And that's not where it ends either. When your mind rots for a time, your body follows suit. Even simple tasks, watering a flower, pulling a weed, become debilitating if you do them for decades on end. Then why didn't you stop? Then why did you keep at it for so long?
Ink trailed up as Beth finally stood up. Her skin was pale, her eyes red.
Because it's all I had left. What's she going on about? Is this really your garden, Beth? I'm afraid I can't answer that. My garden no longer looks like this. Even if it were still alive, there's no way it could have been transferred to the 4 elements in such perfect condition. By all accounts, this place should not exist. It simply isn't possible. Oh boy.
Beth collapsed. She wrapped her arm for a moment, then brought her hand to her nose just in time to catch a fistful of bloody phlegm.
Beth! First me, then Liza, now Beth? We must all have it then. But there's something specific that triggers it?
Beth took a moment to wipe the blood from her face before standing back up. Her legs were shaking.
I don't quite understand it, but I'm happy. I never thought I'd see this place again. How could Scent do this? Why would he do this? I don't know, Beth.
Ink wanted to ask her about the garden, about the key, but bit his tongue. He needed to choose his words carefully.
In the center. Underground.
Or she could just read our mind, I guess.
Totally fine. What? I'll have you know that I've got excellent hearing. I know you're looking for a key, and while I don't know what it looks like, I feel like I might know where it is. If this garden is indeed a replica of my own, then it does hold one well-kept secret. If there is something hidden in my garden, then that's where you'll find it, in the very center of the garden, beneath the earth. Got it. Thanks, Beth.
Ink pulled away only for Beth to grab his wrist.
Ink? What is it, Beth? Whatever else you find under that tree, please don't judge me. I wouldn't dream of it.
I wouldn't judge you if you buried your son in the garden.
I know, I'm like, is it her son or is there something else? I don't know, it gave me chills though.
It was the gun that he shot himself with?
Oh, huh. I don't know, but I'm getting chills reading this. I don't know what the fuck's about to happen, but this is good shit. Very well.
Beth let go of his sleeve, put her hands in her lap, and grew quiet once again. The others were staring at Ink.
Will you guys help me dig up whatever's under the soil?
Of course I will. Yeah, let's get sweating. The two of them made their way to the center of the room, kicked aside a few stones, and began to dig.
At least they're eager enough to help with the dirty part of the job. Now all that's left is... Liza. You want me to help too? I can't force you, but you ought to. Manual labor isn't really my thing. Then what is your thing? Whatever. Can you at least pretend to be a decent human being and keep that poor woman company while we dig? It's like talking to a log. Fine, do whatever you want.
Ink left Liza to her thoughts. What triggered her nosebleed, I wonder?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like... What?
Hours happen randomly? Question mark?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if, like, if it happened when we were thinking about, like, our past or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to remember, because, like, that's what seemed to happen with, like, Beth was having, like, thoughts about what happened in the past. But I don't remember enough about Liza or ours.
I don't remember ours. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
Ray and they were already hard at work getting. Ink moved to an untouched patch of soil and drove his hands into the dirt. The soil was soft and cold to the touch. He grabbed the lump with both hands and threw it behind him. Peppered dirt found its way under Ink's fingernails as he continued to dig. He was panting before long, growing more tired with every uncovered vein.
This is going to take forever.
Oh, guys, over here. Ink stopped digging, hopeful that Aether had found something. I was digging right over here, and eventually I hit something hard. At Aether's feet, in the hole she had dug, laid a small wooden chest, dirt clinging to its sides. Ink picked it up. What is it? Some sort of box?
Oh. Looks more like a chest to me.
Doesn't look like any chest I've ever seen. What are those tabs at the top? No idea. Go on, open it.
Ooh.
Useless. The lid was sealed tight.
No good. There's a lock in place.
I'll smash it open then.
That won't work. You won't be able to break it open. Not without tools.
Open the forest then. You know how, right?
I'm afraid not.
It was her son's box!
Yeah. This is your chest, isn't it? How could you not know? It appears that Scent has replaced the standard lock with some other mechanism. A puzzle? That's a safe bet, I'd say.
Well, if we don't know the solution, we ought to try busting this thing open. It'd be the fastest way to get at the key. I'm pretty confident I could rip that thing in half.
I would prefer if you didn't. Beth, asking us to figure out how your stupid box works is a blatant waste of time.
2.
Would you mind giving it a try, Ink? You seem especially good at puzzle solving.
2 against. 1 not willing to rock the boat. 1 against. 2 for, 1 against, 1 abstain. Which means we're the deciding vote.
I guess so. Oh, ignore me. Fine. Real mature, says the brat. As if we haven't been given enough puzzles for one day. Please, it would mean a lot to me. Be more cryptic, why don't you?
I think we should do what she asks of us, Ink. Sure, the chest is a little strange, but it doesn't look too complicated. Oh, come on. Let's break it open already. I refuse to spend my time toying with this woman's garbage.
But Ray...
I swear to God, Ink, if you waste our time with this stupid chest...
I'm worried that breaking it open would, like, damage something inside.
Huh?
I also don't know, like... Would he just punch it open?
That seems to be what's implied here, yes.
Well, I don't know. I just feel like... I feel like you'd have to be pretty freaking strong to do that. I'll figure it out.
You fucking give me that.
Calm down, Ray. This will take 5 minutes tops. It won't make or break our escape. Beth is going through a lot right now, it seems. We can do this one little thing for her.
Take any longer than 5 minutes and I'm gonna wrestle that out of your hands and beat you over the head with it. And I won't be helping you. You're on your own, pal.
It's fine by me. Go for a walk or something.
Ray left with an angry stride. Ink paid him no mind.
Thank you, Ink. I appreciate it. This had better be worth it, Beth. There's like no key or anything in here. Oh, did we just get free reign at this?
No, I can't move.
Oh, okay.
The box itself.
Oh.
What the fuck just happened?
Oh, is this one of those things where, like, you have to line them up and each one will, like, move others? I suck at these.
They all have to be green?
That'd be my guess.
What did I just do?
I don't know, that was weird.
Oh, you're a pain in my ass.
I'm so bad at
Okay.
these.
No, so what happened is...
Oh?
You're a cheater.
Wait, what happened?
Fuck you! Oh my god.
Did it manipulate it or something?
Yeah, so, apparently, if I move fast enough, move down fast enough, right, move from one end to the other, the You see that I was flipping like... Yeah. It's if you touch one, everything connected to it flips too. The problem is, I think... I don't know. I'd have to go back and actually look at the damn thing before I started touching things. But I think that you weren't meant to solve it.
Really?
Without manipulating it.
Oh.
Because I was moving 5 at once, which is not something you're supposed to be doing.
Oh, interesting. That's
I don't know.
strange.
I was just fucking around, but
Huh.
flailing seems to do work.
Yeah, apparently. Nothing like a good old brute force.
Oh, did you get it? How did you manage?
I had to press on some of the tiles while the other tiles were spinning. It was the only way to make them all the same color.
You have to be fast enough to... That's why it was, like, moving
Okay.
up so slowly and then spinning. So you have time to get to the other...
Interesting.
Because while something is... Okay, no. This makes sense. Because, okay, so... I'd love to actually look at the damn thing to see if it actually was impossible. But if something is in motion, you can't go back into motion, right?
Yeah.
So if something is blue and it's flipping to green, it won't switch to blue if you touch something on the other side.
Gotcha.
So, okay, sure, that makes sense. It's cheap as fuck, but it makes sense. Not like the goddamn poker ball.
Yeah.
I actually got angry at the poker ball.
Yeah, that one was dumb.
Strange. Doesn't that defeat the point of the puzzle?
The puzzle has already been solved. Let's not dwell on it.
I want to dwell on it. I'm fascinated. Believe me, Beth shook her head. Ink's brow furrowed in confusion.
Go on, open it. What?
We needed victory fanfare there.
Yeah.
The devs failed us.
Wah wah.
The chests contained row upon row of neatly stacked. Oh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know why this is relevant or why we would judge you for having what is probably hush money.
Oh, maybe. Either that or like her Earl like got it somehow. Like illegally and she's covering up or something. That's the key. Oh, insurance. I didn't think about that.
No, this is money I got from my son's death. Fuck that.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess we'll never know unless she explains it literally right now.
Yeah, or down the line at least.
There's got to be a couple million.
Jeez. Is this your money, Beth? I don't know why I read it that way. That was a weird line reading. I wish it weren't. I really wish it weren't.
Insurance payout.
What? Are you hiding it from the revenue agency or something? It's tainted money. I want nothing of it.
Or just sort of that kind of cash, Beth. Yep.
Yep. Life insurance.
Condolences.
Thank you.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry, Beth.
Say, Beth.
What's wrong, Ink? Why do you have that look on your face?
Because Ink knows something you don't.
That's why it's tainted money. Because insurance companies aren't gonna fucking pay out for a suit.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is like, did she frame it or something as like a non-suicide?
Yeah.
They don't usually give out life insurance for suicides, Beth. I am aware. Then the kids weren't insured, of course. But Ellen was, and her husband, too. What? Your daughter? When the walls of the house began to shake, I just froze up. I tell myself now that it was because I didn't quite understand what was happening. Earthquakes that fierce were almost unheard of out west, so none of the buildings had been built to withstand them. We had mere seconds to react.
Both of her children are dead.
Yeah, maybe the grandkids too? All 6 of us. Oh, Beth. The last thing I remember was seeing my granddaughter look up at the skylight half a second before the roof collapsed on top of her. Her face, her eyes.
This happened before the suicide.
Yeah.
And possibly even caused the suicide, is what I'm going to
Ooh,
guess.
that would make sense. I'll never forget her scream.
The buttons in horror of Beth's account almost made ink laugh. Thankfully, Beth was staring at the ground and never saw a smile. It disappeared from his face in an instant.
How could I laugh at that? What's wrong with me? I woke up in a hospital bed with Earl standing over me. I had been unconscious for 3 whole months. They didn't expect me to wake up from that dreamless sleep. Honestly, I wish I never had.
How is it that you and your son survived?
The world saw fit to be cruel to me, I suppose. As for my son, he wasn't even there that day. I was watching over his daughter for him. Needless to say, I couldn't have done a worse job. Earl wasted no time blaming me for what had happened, accusing me of saving myself instead of helping the rest of our family.
If you're in a coma for 3 months, I don't think you really saved yourself.
Yeah, for real. But at the same time, people who are angry lash out in weird ways. Or not angry, but people who are grieving lash out in weird ways. I couldn't help but be angry right back at him. I told him if he'd been around that day, things might have gone differently. We fought and fought until finally, furious that his daughter had been robbed of her future, he cut all ties with me. That was the last time I'd spoken to him. Until today.
You never once tried to get back in touch with him?
I contemplated it for a long time. The insurance money was better left with him, I thought. I tried contacting him in the end, but he never returned my calls. I grew worried. Eventually, someone in his apartment complex complained about the stench. Earl's body had begun to liquefy. Wait, what? Your son is dead? He never left a note, but I suppose he couldn't live with the grief. Why didn't you say anything sooner? I thought he was your contact. I'm afraid I can't explain that part. Ugh, I can't believe this. It was you who said that it'd be best if we didn't keep any secrets. You're saying you'd have believed me? If I had mentioned my son's death and supposed resurrection, you'd have all written me off with as a senile mess. Even now, I'm sure you don't believe what I've just told you. I don't have an opinion on that yet. Well, that's my story. Belief or disbelief rests with you. Either way, I'm going to spend whatever time I have left missing my family. Oh my god. Or I could die. Scent, you leave right now.
Beth let out a weak laugh. Ink couldn't help but follow with a chuckle of his own.
Huh? Why am I... Nitrous oxide, otherwise known as laughing gas. I imagine Scent has been slowly filling the room with it for the last few minutes.
Very good, Beth. Though I imagine any self-respecting RN would deduce the same thing. Tell me, Beth, what happens after prolonged exposure to nitrous oxide?
If you keep pumping it into the room, we'll soon be deprived of oxygen and pass out. And if you keep it up after that, everyone in the room will eventually die. What do you want, Scent? What do we need to do to get this door open?
Oh, whatever do you mean, my wonderful Ink? I haven't locked the door at all. I haven't even engineered any puzzles for this room. There's nothing to fear, really. Now that you've acquired the first key, I'll unlock the red door for you. You may head back to the main lobby whenever you're ready. He's right. The door isn't locked. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Either held the door ajar as the other contestants proceeded to leave. One of them didn't budge. Beth, is now the time!
Beth? I'm staying. Is this where our friendship levels come in handy? That we have to, like, get her to... convince her to leave with us or something? I know what'll happen if I choose to stay.
Why? You don't want to die, right? Beth closed her eyes and said nothing. But why?
I wouldn't expect you to understand, but thank you for your concern. It's very sweet of you, Aether. Being in my garden, this is the happiest I've been in a very long time. Things haven't been the same since I woke up from that 3-month sleep all those years ago.
And now you're going to sleep once again. Fitting, wouldn't you say?
You.
I have increased the flow of nitrous oxide. If you would like to avoid being put to sleep, I would advise you leave now.
You fucking planned this!
That is correct. Now, bastard! That's low even for him.
What's Scent's goal here? It's so strange. Oh, I think my internet's having issues. No, it's back. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I think so. I think my internet's stuttering a little bit, which is not ideal. We'll see. It keeps like pausing for a second and then fast. Oh. Come on, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just try to get through this as fast as we can because I don't know what's happening with my internet. What about Beth? I've made my decision. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you give up just like that. That's insane. Ink. Oh, sorry. Ink, it's her decision. Let her stay. You want to leave her? I don't want to leave her, but what other choice do we have? What are we going to do? Drag her around against her will? It's not worth risking anyone else's life to save hers. I mean, statistically, she'll probably die first anyway. How could you say that? It's the truth. I'm leaving before this gas starts to seriously affect me. I'll be waiting outside. Liza, wait!
Inks, please did nothing. Liza was gone. As much as I hate to admit it, Liza's right.
Not you too.
I know, it sucks, but if she wants to die, what are we supposed to do?
Help me convince her not to throw her life away?
Is there anything I can do to change your mind about this?
No. This is how I choose to die. I won't be any more at ease than I am right now.
I see. In that case, take care, Beth.
Cold.
Oh, for what?
I'm counting on you to help the rest of them escape, you hear?
Loud and clear, Beth.
Wipe that grin off your face. This isn't funny.
Sorry. Must be the gas. I'm leaving. You should too before you get tired. Ink's heart sank. Gray was gone.
Damn it.
The nitrous oxide was starting to take its toll on Ink. He felt light, sleepy, and inexplicably happy.
Aether, please don't leave.
I won't. Not until you do.
Thank you. You two really should leave, you know. I wouldn't want you to die on my account. I don't want you to die on your account. I've had this coming for a long time. I deserve this.
What happened all those years ago was not your fault. I know you blame yourself for what happened, but your family wouldn't want you to throw your life away like this.
I've already thrown my wife away. My life away, Aether. My candle has been burning low for years. It's about time someone snuffed it out. How do I change your mind on this? Do you know what nitrous oxide is used for?
Use it to dull pain. It's an anesthetic and analgesic. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Something like that. That's right. I've been in pain for 14 years, but in this room I don't feel it anymore. I feel like my family is right next to me. The garden, the lightheadedness. I'm happy.
Beth.
Now please leave. Don't die here. You're young. Aether and I won't leave unless you do. Do you want to be responsible for our deaths as well?
She doesn't care.
That's an empty threat if I've ever heard one. I know you'll smarten up and leave as soon as I pass out. You think I'm kidding? I know you wouldn't let Aether die and that she wouldn't let you die either. Don't think I haven't noticed how you two have been eyeing each other. Don't be so bashful. You only get a few shots at young love, you know. Now go. Leave me to die. It won't be so bad, really.
Ink, what do we do?
I don't know, Aether. I don't know.
Ink fell to one knee and Simon to laugh. A tingling sensation crept up his legs. Atrophy gripped like Ink as he started to stand. He was telling his body to move, but it had stopped listening to him. That's the anesthesia. He suddenly regretted staying in the room for so long.
I can't stand up.
Here, I'll help. Aether tugged at Ink's left arm, trying to peel him off the ground. I feel weak, Ink. The nitrous is eating at my strength. We need to leave. In his delirium, all he could do was laugh. He was fraught with fear and he still laughed. Had the nitrous oxide really taken effect so quickly?
I just wanted to help.
The door popped open behind him. Before Ink could even turn his head, he was already in the process of being hoisted by a figure on his right.
Get up!
He did. It was much easier with Liza's help.
You came back? Beth can do what she wants, but I'm not letting you die. You're our strongest puzzle solver, loath as I am to say it. You're my best chance for getting out of here alive, and I'm not going to have you die over something as stupid as this. Stop trying to play the hero. Liza. Now let's go, you...
Liza's grip on him loosened.
Huh.
It was a quiet laugh. Edging closer and closer to madness, Ink's mind was engulfed by a singular thought.
She's kind of cute when she smiles. Stupid gas. Let's go.
Ink's feet seemed to move of their own. Liza and Nathan guiding him along, each able to look toward the escape until finally he crossed into the adjacent room. Still delirious, Ink crushed against a nearby wall and fell to the floor. With a loud thud, the door to the garden closed, never to reopen.
What?
So... why'd you change your mind?
Whoa! Oh, okay. I thought we just left her. Oh.
You know what would have been really hard to do?
What?
Writing two separate versions of the other corner, where Beth is alive and Beth is dead.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I mean, it could happen, but it would be a lot.
Yeah. It would be tedious more than hard, I guess.
Yeah.
But this way, if she's still alive and jump scaring people, then we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's true. It does seem so far, it's hard to tell, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of variance. It looks like really it's just our, like, meter. I'm trying to figure out if our paranoia is any thicker than it was last time. I was... Yeah. I was wondering if this was like if each person was gonna have a point where like you had to convince them of something, and if their trust meter wasn't high enough, then like you can't save them or something. And I thought this was gonna be like our Beth moment, and I was like, oh no.
There aren't a lot of moments before this to convince Beth of things.
Yeah.
Like, there's picking between her, talking to her, and going ahead to solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe that's still a thing, but it'll be further down the line.
Maybe. Alright, you wanted to stop because your internet was acting up, yeah?
It seems to have figured itself out. I don't know why it was doing that. I don't know if you've ever noticed, like, when it bugs out, you get that little yellow exclamation point that says, like, the frames are dropping and stuff on Discord. I was getting that, and then I was also, like, I couldn't hear for a minute, and it would, like, pause, and then it would fast forward to catch up. But it seems to have figured itself out. If you want to stop, I'm good to stop, but if you want to try to do one more chapter, I think things have worked itself out.
I think we have enough time for one more.
Okay, I'm down.
Alright. The nature of play.
I'm glad she decided to come out. I don't know why, but, I like Beth, so.
Nitrous oxide isn't nearly as bloody as the sword, anyway.
Yeah.
So, why'd you change your mind?
It was Eliza. She helped me realize something. Me? What do you mean? You helped me realize that I can still help the rest of you escape. You came back to get Ink because he's good at solving those puzzles, I can help with the puzzles too. For me to die right now would be selfish.
Yes. However, nitrous oxide is a really painless death.
Yeah. I was about to say, are you gonna off yourself after this? Once the lot of you have made it out safely, then I can worry about dying.
The group shared an uneasy silence. Ink was happy about that change of mind, but something was about this whole situation felt off.
How did Beth manage to leave that room all on her own? How is she still standing even? I could barely move back there.
Tolerance?
Yeah. I was wondering.
Is she a recovered nitrous oxide addict?
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe.
I'm glad you're still with us, Beth.
Did they give her some while she was in the coma or something, maybe? I don't know if that's a thing that you do.
I mean, if you were crushed under rubble.
Yeah. I don't know.
The assumption is probably that you're in a lot of pain.
That's what I would guess.
And if you're crushed under rubble, your skin is probably mangled, so it's
Ooh.
not super safe to give you a morphine drip, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe.
So nitrous oxide would have to be the easiest way of
Yeah. That's my vote for why she was was able to do it for now at least. So am I. Thank goodness I came to my senses when I did. What are we waiting for then? Let's try to walk off the effects of the nitrous oxide at least. Excuse me.
I'm with you on that one. Ray flashed a green key card in Beth's direction. While we're at it, let's swap the sucker into the terminal and see what's behind door number 2.
Yikes, I almost forgot about the key. Good thing Ray remembered to pick it up. Sean! Jeez, it feels like forever since you last messaged me.
Earl! For the love of God, remember this time. You want to get that before we head back?
I can walk and type at the same time. Let's just go.
We're not going to remember, are we?
Let's see if Sean found something out.
Why does it always seem to escape? Whatever. We dealt with this with Sigma, we'll deal with it with Ink.
For real.
Protagonists being fucking idiots.
Always gotta be something.
Ink, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm being followed.
Seriously? Who's tailing you? Oh, God.
Hard to tell, but I'm definitely being followed. It's just one person, but they've been following me since I left your place, I think.
Where are you right now?
I'm on campus at the cafe outside the library. I'm gonna try to stick to public places for now. Don't know if they try anything out in the open.
I was gonna suggest that. That's a good idea. I think this person is related to what's happened to me.
Fucking hope not. How are you holding up, by the way? Everyone still alive?
Yeah, we've had a few scares, but everyone is still in one piece.
That's good. Haven't had any other panic attacks?
No, thankfully.
What about that other girl? She's still doing alright?
She's fine. Worry about yourself right now. I wish there was something I could do to help you, but I'm still trapped in here, so you're sort of on your own.
There is is something you can do, which is why I messaged you. You said the others had their own Gemini, right? Let them know about me. I might not be the only contact who's being followed. Thank God. One of the others might remember that the contacts aren't real.
Yeah.
The points are made up and the contacts aren't real.
The context don't matter. Right, I'll do that. Message me when you know you're safe, if at all possible. See if you can learn anything about the person following you. Be careful, though.
I'll do my best. Let's beat this thing.
You know I want to.
Good luck to the both of us then. TTYL.
TTYL.
Before you know it, Ink and the other contestants found themselves back in the central chamber. So there's Sean, Earl, some name that begins with an N, and also their last name begins with a T.
Yeah.
Nolan Thatcher.
Yeah, Nolan, I think is what it. Yeah.
Ray isn't bothering. Aether is being quiet about hers.
Yeah. Hers was also her dad, but estranged. And we haven't heard a name yet.
You think that's just Scent? That's how Scent got his name?
That's my guess. The only thing about that is then it's like, if there's 4 letters and 5, does that mean that the person who doesn't have a contact with a name that matches Scent, is that like the assistant, or is that Scent or something? Like, I'm not sure what that means. Unless 2 of them have something that starts with the same letter or something, maybe. I don't know.
It could be that one of Aether or Ray is lying about having a contact in the first place.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if either of... I think those 2 would be most likely. Damn. Our time is just about halfway up. Hey, did the key card work?
Yep. Stuck her in that terminal over there, and the red door unlocked itself. We were just waiting for you to finish up before we headed in.
Cool. Mind if we sit down for a minute? It might be a good idea for everyone to clear their heads a bit.
Ink turns his head to bath.
Something the matter? Sorry. It's just, you were pretty close to doing something drastic. I want to make sure you're doing better. Much better, thank you. I'd like to apologize for my behavior earlier. I wasn't thinking clearly and didn't mean to frighten anyone. I suppose that was Scent's plan, to have me die in that room. How close he was. He got into my head and knew exactly how I'd react.
Honestly, it's kind of impressive. That's some expert level prediction in Scent's part. Well, I guess he screwed it up somehow because he's about to solo with us.
Scent misjudged me, I think. He doesn't know what it's like to have a grandmother's intuition.
Whatever that means. I dare him to try that shit with me.
I would do that, right?
You know the other corner's the red corner, right?
Yeah.
That's the red door. Beth is wearing green.
Yeah.
You're wearing red. Isn't
Wouldn't
that interesting?
wouldn't tempt it, Ray.
Is Liza wearing black?
Liza's wearing like I think a bluish grayish skirt with like a reddish orange jacket?
So the red door could be Liza's.
Possibly. And the other 2 are black and blue?
I think it's blue, yeah.
Yeah.
It would probably be RGB thing.
Yeah. I don't know if I go around saying that.
Whatever. Scent doesn't scare me. Anyway, let's take 5. We'll head into the red door afterwards. Ready, set up.
You going somewhere?
Stretch my legs. Without a crime.
No, just... Oh, forget it. It might seem like he's being reckless, but Ray's confidence is an asset. Trust me. If you say so. Say, I need to talk to Aether and Liza for a second. You don't mind, do you, Beth? Bored of talking to me already? No, Oh, I'm only teasing. Go on, feel free to send Liza my way if you want to speak to Aether in private. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. You two in the middle of something important?
Not at all. Have a seat.
What about you, then? What do you do when you aren't busy getting kidnapped?
Let's see. I like solitaire, hearts, lots of card games actually. Nothing as cool as poker, just family games mostly. I've got an old pinball machine I like to play, and I absolutely love this game.
This is cute. They're bonding.
Oh, and of course I love to read. Fiction or non-fiction. If it's interesting, I'll read it.
Do you read very much, Liza? I read what I can. Not as much as the two of you, I'm sure.
What I can?
Yeah, I'm wondering if she has like some sort of like either learning disability or maybe vision impairment or something.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. We're pretty bookish. Okay. So what else do you do in your spare time?
Is this what you came over here to do?
For real, though. Seriously? Aether just asked me this. Why all the sudden fascination with me, huh?
Because you are the person I have the lowest score with.
Yeah, for real. I'm just trying to be friendly. You saved my life back there. I want to get to know you better. Well, I like to play online poker, but I think I've mentioned that already. I like to go swimming. When it's nice out, I like visiting the beach. I've been taking self-defense and martial arts courses ever since I was little, and I spend a lot of my free time listening to music.
Who doesn't? What kind of music do you like, Liza?
Oh, you know, a bit of this, a bit of that.
If I had to guess, K-pop?
It's really that obvious, huh? Is it the way I dress?
Either giggled. Pretty good at this kind of thing.
Or you're a stalker. What about work? Do you have a part-time job? No job right now, but I do spend a lot of time going through my father's archives. Archives? His company archives. I'm the heiress to the company, so it's important that I know what we've been up to over the years. Important clients, big transactions, that kind of thing. Huh. It's very responsible of you. I'm impressed.
I'm sure you'll do your father proud.
Thanks.
Liza rose from her seat, a pink glow creeping into her cheek.
Okay, so do you guys have anything useful to ask me, or is sticking your noses into my personal life fun for you?
Ask about her contact.
Yeah, for real. Hold up. There is a reason I wanted to talk to the both of you. My contact Sean thinks he's being followed. Tell your contacts to watch their backs, just in case.
Are we assuming that they're real?
Yeah, I think he's completely forgotten about fucking Earl. What about Beth and Ray? You gonna tell them about this? Beth's Gemini is broken, and Ray doesn't seem to care much about his contact. I'll try to get through to him, though. Okay, thanks for the heads up, Ink.
Yeah, I'll pass it on. Gemini in hand, Liza backed away from the table.
Decided to make a friend.
She looked lonely. Okay, boys and girls. Let's get moving. Ray waited until he had everyone's attention, then darted through the red door. The remaining contestants, the other door is purple.
Interesting.
Or maybe that's the black door and they had color limitations.
Could
It's
be.
very purpley.
Yeah, it looks purple to me.
The remaining contestants joined him at their own pace. Oh hey, it's an office.
Wait a minute.
Ink scratched his head.
Haven't we already been in this room?
Almost. This room is inverted and the colors are different. But you're right. It's almost identical to the first room when you had stepped through the green door.
Scent has a uniquely lazy approach to interior design.
You know, you reuse assets when you can get away with it, okay?
For real.
I'll say. But at the same time, it's a little eerie. Alice's right over there. It's already on, so we can start working on it right away.
Yeah, let's do it. Say, what's that note next to the monitor?
Let's see. Either tore the note off the wall and scanned it. It's the clue for this puzzle. It's longer than the usual, so I guess opted for a note.
Could you read it out loud for us?
This is the body of John Doe.
What?
Tragically, John was diagnosed with a disease that prevents him from moving unless left and right halves of his body are perfectly balanced. After he walks on like a normal human, rearrange the limbs provided to make that possible.
Oh
God,
my
we're back
God.
at the 999 clinic.
No, literally, I was literally just thinking this is like the surgery, the medical room.
That's all. I guess I'll hold on to the note in case anyone wants to reread it.
Weird. Well, let's give her a go. Huh.
It's the same note. It's the same puzzle.
Yeah.
999. Oh God.
Huh.
Wait, can we be really mean about this? Wait. Does this function? Does that function?
I mean... Dang it. That would have been really funny.
Okay, fine. Guess we have to do math.
Yeah. Boy, the right side ones are really heavy.
Which means the right side ones go to the left. What's the heaviest left side? 7.5?
On the arm alone, yeah. So if we do, that would be 21.6. Dang.
No, that doesn't function because the lightest one here is 15.9. So this one has to be heavier, actually. Also, I can't do this. Fuck. No! Please! I can't move the body parts.
Yeah. So this one seems like it's actually just kind of basic math.
See attached note. Hidden meaning in the blue somewhere.
Hmm.
Why didn't you read it that time? I needed it.
Yeah.
Wait. No, wait. No, this is easier than I think it is, right? 16? We just have to make 16 on this side? 16.95?
Yeah, the problem
Oh.
is that it's got a
Problem is that
.05,
Nothing...
and that's the only one that has a .0 something.
Yeah. No. Damn it. What's the next last one? 8.1? 24? We can make 24, right?
Surely.
9.9, 6.5. 9814. 6466. Hello. 12, that's 19. Fuck! $14.1. The problem is the heaviest that we can get is 27.
Yeah.
28. 27.6. Which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
27.6? 8.1? 27.6 minus 8.1. 5. 19.5? 19.1. Wait, 19.1. This is 27.2. God damn it.
Oh.
Also, I can't do math. 14 plus 7 is 21.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Oops.
So we're back to this. The heaviest we can get over here is 21. The lowest we can get over here is
24.
yeah. Ray, you're good at math. Hey, Ray, you're good at math, right? The numbers aren't working. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
So let's look at it from this angle again.
Yeah. There's no way to rotate them in any way?
No.
Okay. Just double checking.
John Doe. Oh, it's the left and right halves of the body are perfectly balanced. So they don't have to be on the right side. I'm assuming.
I get
Because
it.
otherwise, it would be really fun.
I feel like that's the only way.
So, perfectly balanced, huh? Why can't I... Wait. Both heads must be perfectly balanced. Okay. What if... He only needs legs to walk, like a normal human. Right?
Oh, that's
He doesn't need
true.
both. Does he need both of his arms?
You know, that's a good point, actually.
We can make some solutions like this, right?
Yeah, I would think that'd be worth...
19.9. 12% missing. Ten. 12? 18. 8.
Oh, there you go. Hey, good job.
John Doe's missing an arm. This is very sad.
Yeah.
Cry. What? How was that the answer?
It makes sense to me. The clue mentions walking, and you don't need arms to do that.
That's horse shit. You're a nurse. You should know that your arms help you keep balance.
Well, given the clue, John Doe only needed the left and right sides of his body to be equal in weight. The only way that's possible given the pieces is if we leave out his arm.
I guess. Fuck, that's dumb. When the clue said he wanted to walk around like a normal human, I wasn't exactly expecting John over here to be a slot machine.
So just because he's missing an arm, he's not a normal human anymore?
It is a prosthetic!
I was about to say, she's weirdly defensive about this. Man, she's a prosthetic. She's fucking dyslexic or blind or something.
Ray says some really insensitive shit that I'm not comfortable reading out loud. And thus
Yeah. So everyone with a disability is substandard, is that it?
Jeez, don't put words in my mouth.
I mean,
Even though that looks word for
I
word
was
what
gonna
said.
say, I don't think we're putting anything in your mouth, sir.
Come on, it's hard enough to find work as it is. John's gotta be unemployed for a long time. Not to mention he's gonna be single for
Bro!
Jesus Christ!
I can't believe I actually waste my breath talking to you.
Well, she's using the hand.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be that she has some limited movement in it.
Maybe.
And also, I don't know how in the future this is supposed to be. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ray,
Cool.
you're being
Perfect.
incredibly insensitive.
No, I'm just having a laugh. No need to get worked up.
I want you to go apologize to Liza.
So why do you care so much? She'll get over it. Stop looking at me like that. I'm just gonna move on to the next puzzle, okay? Come join me when you guys can do the joke. Sheesh. Insert I thought jokes were meant to be funny here.
Yeah.
Even kept her voice low as Ray started off. That wasn't stellar.
How can anyone be that stupid?
I'm sorry for how Ray was acting.
It's not you that needs to be sorry.
Do you have somebody close to you with a disability, Liza?
Something like that. Yup. Oh, is that so? Who? Don't you guys think you're being a little invasive right now? Right. My apologies, Liza. It's fine. I shouldn't be acting this way in the first place. Exit Corners has me stressed out of my mind, that's all. Some game this is.
What do you mean by that?
Games are supposed to be fun, aren't they? If it isn't fun, then I don't think it can be called a game.
I don't think that's quite right. Not all games are meant to be fun.
Then those aren't games. How else would you define a game?
Choice.
Choice.
The act of choosing is what separates a game from any other activity.
I can choose what to have for breakfast in the morning, but that doesn't make it a game.
It's tough to put into words.
This kind of reminds me of something Ray told me earlier. He said, it's not a game if you can't win. And do you agree with him? Oh boy.
3 points?
Yeah,
He's not here to receive the points. How do we get 3 points out of Ray?
yeah, that's true.
Actually, I agree with Liza. Liza's here. 3 points for Liza.
Yeah, Liza's here and we could use more points with her, so.
Now we're min-maxing. Do you have an actual answer to this question, or?
I don't know. I don't like any of their definitions, cause like,
It's not a game if you can't win?
yeah, like Dungeons and Dragons is a game, and technically you can't ever win that. And I like the idea of choice, but Liza has a good point about like, I can choose to do a lot of things, but again, that doesn't make any of it a game.
You're all overthinking this, but we're min-maxing.
Yeah. Actually, I agree with Liza. A game needs to be fun.
Oh yeah, that's what Liza said originally. I kind of agree with that, actually.
Yeah, I would say actually, yeah.
If a game's not fun, stop fucking playing it.
Yeah.
Stop being tilted on ladder, goddammit.
Then Exit Corners isn't a game by your definition.
I'm sure someone's having fun.
That is true. Well, actually...
Pink's having fun. Good.
Please tell me you don't actually think this is fun. It would be fun if it wasn't life or death. Hey, obviously the whole dying thing isn't exactly enticing, but there's some parts I sort of enjoy. I suppose that's fair. Today hasn't been altogether bad. She's agreeing with me?
I wonder how Sun defines a game.
Makes you wonder, I guess. Regardless of what type of game this is, it's one I intend to leave alive. Let's keep moving.
Let's go. Just as Liza went to pull its handle, Ray opened it from the other side. Time froze and he and Liza locked eyes. Apologize! Do it!
For real.
Do it!
What do you want?
I forgot something in the other room. God damn it. So close. Listen. If I apologize for what I said earlier, will you stop giving me that look?
Maybe.
Just for him saying that, you really shouldn't.
Yeah, for real.
Then, I'm sorry, alright? Liza said nothing. Ray coughed up a rueful sigh. I'm not gonna say it twice, okay? Now, will you let me through? Taking the tiniest steps to the left, Liza let him pass. Ray squeezed by her, made his way through the back of the bureau into the main hall.
It's like Ray to double back like that. I wonder...
I'm glad the two of you made up as quickly as you did. Friendship plus plus. No!
Aether, you are too optimistic.
Someone can't read social cues.
We're not friends. He was in the wrong and he knew it. That's all. There's something I need to ask Ray. You girls go on ahead.
It's about that thing earlier.
Not waiting for a reply, Ink decided to poke his head back into the central hall. Ink opened the door and crept through. There he found Ray, back turned, hunched over one of the tables.
What are you still doing here?
Ink swiveled where he stood and stuffed his hand into his pocket, confirming Ink's suspicions.
Mm.
Don't sneak up on me like that!
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Ink knew what it was Ray had lost, but hesitated to bring it up. He shifted gears.
I was wondering if it was the Gemini.
Of course it's the Gemini. We don't have anything else.
Yeah. The only other thing I could think of would have been, like, the key for some reason, but...
No, he stuck that into the...
Yeah, I didn't know if it was, like, a stick-in and, like, remove, or if it was, like, a permanently stick-in thing.
So, we're gonna start an argument either way. So what do you want to start an argument about?
Do you think that if we start an argument over the Gemini, he might tell us who he's talking to?
And thus we learn a fourth letter?
Possibly, yeah.
Do you want to learn a fourth letter?
I'm curious, yeah. Was it your Gemini?
I bet you think you're real smart for figuring that out.
Not really. Sen took all of our other belongings. What else could it have been?
Well, you caught me, detective. I've been talking to my contact. Good job. Now mention the thing that Sean mentioned earlier. If he's
For
real.
Yeah. How long have you been talking to him? Oh.
And we've been talking since the quarter started. I've been finding the time here and there, more than the rest of you have been around. Recently, she's gotten a bit chattier.
There's no need to be sneaky, you know. It doesn't have to be a secret.
No, actually, I think it does. I haven't told anyone because I don't want people asking questions. Like you're doing right now.
If his contact is a her, I wonder if it's sent... Oh, I didn't see what that said. Sorry, that fucking smack sound scares the shit out of me every time it pops up. Sorry, Ray. It's just that it might be important.
Oh, fuck off! My contact isn't important, trust me. She doesn't even know about exiting.
Oh, well,
You're just
okay.
talking?
Just chatting.
This is a mysterious event
Hey.
that appeared in my mailbox one day. Let's just chat.
You want to go on a date, whoever you are? You didn't tell her.
Listen, what goes between the two of us is personal. I don't need you or anyone else prying, okay?
I'll drop it then, if that's what you want.
It is. Don't go telling anyone else, alright? Not even your little girlfriend.
Yeah, I get it. Just so you know, though, my contact thinks he's being followed. Tell yours to watch your back.
Well, think about it. We done here?
Yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you.
Okay, let's move.
Damn, that was not as fruitful as I hoped it would be.
We're in the hallway. The monitor's blank. The puzzle's in one of the adjoining rooms just like before.
Oh.
Turning the corner, he ran headfirst into Beth.
Whoa, sorry. That's quite alright, dear. I'm afraid I wasn't paying attention to where I was going either. I was on my way to fetch you and Ray.
Ink only then noticed that Ray wasn't with him. Why hadn't he followed behind?
The puzzle's at the back. We're trying to figure out how...
Motherfucker! Ink flinched as Ray's voice boomed behind the hotel walls. He ran back to the hallway to see what was wrong.
Did he drop his Gemini too? Oh!
Huh.
Okay.
Sure.
Not sure what's happening there.
Well, she was being followed.
I was gonna say,
and probably got abducted.
is his contact dead or something? Interesting, huh?
Neat.
Well, that's fun.
Liza, I wasn't paying close enough attention to say that Liza was a little bit further ahead.
Yeah. It's pretty narrow, though, between Liza and Ray. They're both pretty
Yep.
even. I don't know. I'm glad that Aether's full, though, because I feel like that means that we don't have to worry about, like, siding with her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can afford to...
It's also extraordinarily suspicious.
That is fair. I'm not fully trusting of Aether myself yet. I think there's something going on with her. And I don't think she's sent. Because I'm sure that whoever's actually behind the computer is really sent, I feel like, probably. I mean, it's possible that, like, the real scent is in here and so we're just working with somebody, but I think the odds of that are pretty small. But I think she might be connected to scent in some way.
Yeah.
She seems just like the most likely.
Having a really easy to kill meter might also mean that we're getting very close to her dying?
That's possible, yeah.
Or otherwise removed from the scene?
Yeah. Did not think of it that way.
Oh, well.
I don't know, very interesting though.
But we have an entire other wing to go through before anything happens of note.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we can't have A without having B, and this is the B side.
Yeah.
So we have to go through it. We have to go through the entire corner first.
Yeah. Huh. Very interesting though. I don't know. I still have no fucking clue what's going on in this game, but I really enjoy it. Like, the puzzles could be a little frustrating, but the writing I think is very good so far.
Yeah, very realistic.
Yeah.
People actually talk like this.
No, agreed, and react to things
Even
the way
Scent,
they do.
who talks a little robotically.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone who's too far up their own ass.
No, agreed. Interesting. Well, I'm glad we got to get back into this. I miss this game whenever we're not playing it. So I'm glad we're playing this when all of the chapters are out and we're not having to like wait for weeks or months for the next chapter to release, because that would suck.
Like that time I played Your Turn to Die.
Oh yeah.
I haven't gotten back to that yet.
I
don't know if I will.
No, that's fair. I was watching somebody play it and it got to the point where it was stressing me out too much because I was worried that, I don't know if it's Jin or Gi, and I've heard it pronounced both ways. I was worried that the kid was gonna die, and it just stressed me out too much, and I had to stop watching a playthrough of it.
You mentioned that you can't handle children in death games.
Yeah, and it's something that's gotten that wasn't a thing when I was younger too much, but the older I get, the more it stresses me out, and that was the game that really made me like fully realize it. And so, like, as interesting as it is and good as I think it is, that is a big no. And then the chapter release part also is not helping either, which, you know, it's a free game, so like, yeah, you know, can't complain, but still. Whew. But I like this one so far. And technically nobody's died, so I assume it's still a death game of some kind, but...
What was that other title? Was it a Spectrum? There was a death game-like thing that came out on the Switch. I only saw the first part of it.
Was it like a... Was it a...
It was like teenagers.
Was it at World's End? Or no, World's End Club?
Yeah, at World's End Club, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of a fake out. It starts out as a death game, and then you play a little bit, and the death game falls apart, and you escape, and then it becomes a platformer.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah, which is when I stopped playing, because I don't really do platformers. And even though Uchikoshi has a lot of, like, hands in it, I never finished it, so I'll probably get to it one day, but... I just, like, as soon as it was like, oh, this is just a platformer, I was like, I kind of lost my interest in it.
Yeah.
So, But yeah, I'm glad we got to get back to this. This is a lot of fun. So thanks to everybody who joined us tonight. Hope you had a fun time watching us, and hopefully we'll be back soon with this next week. Maybe not the week after that because I'm gonna be out of town, but hopefully next week or the week 2 weeks after that. So thanks for hanging, everybody. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And